Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain tonight. I'll have a co captain, but you'll have to stick around and find out who that may be. First and foremost, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I need you to go ahead and press the subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed, go ahead and make sure your notifications are set to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings, on the agenda today, we have Carlee Russell facing two potential charges as attorney says she's doing better after kidnap hoax updates. Alabama woman Carlee Russell expected to face criminal charges in Jefferson County after confessing that the abduction story was a lie. Authorities in Alabama are reportedly seeking two potential charges against Carlee Russell after she admitted her elaborate kidnapping story was a lie. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office Bessemer Division told ABC News on Thursday they are considering charging the 25-year-old with falsely reporting an incident and false reporting to law enforcement authorities. The misdemeanor counts each carries a 1-year jail sentence. Ms. Russell disappeared on the evening of 13 July after calling 911 claiming she was stopping to help a toddler walking along on Interstate 459. She returned home 2 days later and claimed she had been kidnapped and barely managed to escape. Police revealed last week they were unable to verify many of Ms. Russell's claims and pointed to her relevant internet history, which included searches for Amber Alerts and the movie Taken. Hoover Police Chief Nick Derzis told local WVTM 13 that investigators had sussed out the hoax long before her confession. Ms. Russell's attorney, Emery Anthony, said he expected his client to face criminal charges after meeting with detectives to discuss his client's case on Tuesday. Okay. Now, the key points in this situation is police seeking two charges against Carlee Russell. And Carlee Russell admits she was never kidnapped. Okay. Crime Stoppers refunding the $63,000 in reward money. Thank God they got their money back. Okay, and Russell looked up the movie Taken before disappearing, right? And so another fact, the attorney says, my client apologizes for her actions to this community. Carlee Russell attorney says, definitely in a statement, Crime Stoppers refunded the $63,000 in reward money. The Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama will be refunding the $63,378 that was donated during the search for 25-year-old Carlee Russell. We are releasing all funds. Bob Copus, executive director of Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama, told a source on Tuesday. We're basing that on the statements made at the news conference. More than $60K was donated in the 49 hours that Ms. Russell went missing at the beginning of July. Police and Ms. Russell's attorney revealed on Monday that Ms. Russell faked her disappearance and lied about being kidnapped. Okay? So check this out. The mother of the unalivement victim says Carlee Russell disrespected parents who have lost their child. A mother in Alabama whose daughter was taken away has spoken out against Carlee Russell, saying her alleged fake kidnapping story was disrespectful to parents who have lost a child. Shea Warder Pinkleton Wiley posted on Facebook last Wednesday describing how Miss Russell's case brought back the same sickening feelings she felt when her daughter, Madison Pilkington, was unalive. The unanswered calls that kept going to voicemail, the unanswered texts, the sickening feelings which we all felt, remembering shattering like glass and our souls being ripped from our bodies. She dredged it up, all up to the surface, Miss Pinkleton Wiley wrote, to find out it was all a hoax. Well, I'm freaking angry, she added. I'm angry for every parent out there that has lost a child. I love the memes, they are great, but all joking aside, Carlee Russell disrespected every parent that has lost a child. She disrespected every one of our children. The child you couldn't get in touch with that horrific evening, the unanswered calls that kept going to voicemail, the unanswered texts, the sickening feelings we all felt, remembering shattering like glass in our souls, being ripped from our bodies, you know? She dredged it all up to surface again for me anyway. For me anyway. To find it was all a hoax. Well, I'm freaking angry. I'm angry for myself. I'm angry for every parent out there who's lost a child. Be present and how many who and how many your actions will affect. Remember that actions have consequences. Love and hugs to all my mama and daddies with sons and daughters in heaven. Okay, so how much did the search for Carlee Russell cost? Multiple local, state, and federal enforcement agencies contributed to the search for Carlee Russell beginning on 13th July, in addition to community members and the Russell family. But when it was revealed that Miss Russell was never actually missing and had lied about her own kidnapping, many wondered how much it cost. Hoover Police Chief Nick Derzis did not provide the cost of the frantic search launch following Miss Russell's fabricated abduction, but said they would figure it out. We don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working on getting one. And not only ours, but the other agencies that gave us a lot of support, he said. We still don't know what happened during the 49 hours, where she was. Did she have any help? Mr. Derzis added, Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama raised over 60,000 in the search and said they were be returning the money to donors. Alabama police knew Carlee Russell's story was a hoax. Hoover Police Chief Nick Derzis made it clear in his press conference last Wednesday that there was something suspicious about Carlee Russell's kidnapping story. The fact that I think last Wednesday pretty much showed that we knew that it was a hoax, Mr. Derzis told local news outlet. Mr. Derzis told reporters that authorities were unable to verify many of Mrs. Russell's claims and shed some light on her mental state before her disappearance by sharing relevant internet searches. Ms. Russell, through her attorney, admitted that she lied about the kidnapping on Monday. It is what it is, Mr. Derzis added. Carlee Russell admits she was never kidnapped. Authorities in Alabama have revealed that Carlee Russell's story about being kidnapped on the side of the highway after stopping to check on a toddler was a hoax. Ms. Russell's disappearance baffled police in Hoover after the 25-year-old's car was found in the stretch of a highway following a 911 call she made reporting a stranded toddler. She inexplicably reappeared at her parents' home 49 hours later, claiming she was kidnapped by a man with orange hair and was forced to undress and pose for photographs. Carlee Russell admits she was never kidnapped, Alabama police say. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. A statement by an attorney representing Ms. Russell read. Did Carlee Russell's family keep donations? Ever since Carlee Russell's disappearance was revealed to be a hoax, questions have swirled about the thousands of dollars raised to help bring her home. Contrary to rumors, Ms. Russell's family does not appear to have gained at all financially from those donations. Her mother released a statement insisting that the family did not accept any money on the 25-year-old's behalf and instead directed donors to Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama. The nonprofit, which accepts anonymous tips and offers rewards for information leading to arrest, took more than $63,000 in the 2 days that Miss Russell was missing. So the company told that it was refunded to the largest donors who gave at least 20,000, but was holding off on returning smaller donations because the official investigation is ongoing. Okay. The possible charges Carlee Russell is facing. Carlee Russell could be facing two charges: falsely reporting the incident and falsely reporting to law enforcement authorities. Each charge is considered a misdemeanor in Alabama and carries a maximum sentence of 1 year in prison each, according to a news outlet. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office, Bessemer Division, is allegedly considering the charges against Ms. Russell. Chief Assistant District Attorney Lane Tolbert told an outlet. So she's going to be look like facing four charges, and that could be like 4 years up in jail. Police seeking two charges against Carlee Russell, report says. Authorities in Jefferson County District Attorney's Office Bessemer Division are Bessemer Division are considering pressing charges against Carlee Russell, a report from a news outlet said. The charges include falsely reporting an incident and false reporting to law enforcement authorities, according to Lane Tolbert, the Chief Assistant District Attorney. We advise what we think the charges should be, Mr. Tolbert told an outlet. If the DA chooses to charge Ms. Russell, those charges will be filed by the Circuit Clerk of Jefferson County. They did not provide any further information or updates regarding those charges. Okay, so not only one county, but two counties are going up against her. Black and Missing Foundation issues statement on Carlee Russell. The Black and Missing Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping bring awareness to missing people of color by providing resources, tools, and educating communities on personal safety, issued a statement regarding Carlee Russell's disappearance. Now that we officially know the truth, we can no longer give any more energy to this case, the foundation wrote. While Carlee's revelation is disheartening, we will not be dismayed. There are far too many missing people of color who actually need our help and are counting on us to help bring them home. We are calling on our community to not let this single incident undermine our efforts to help us find us. We have shown that we have the power to make our cases a priority too, and we must move forward to build upon this momentum. So there were a lot of people that were affected and bothered by this. A similar case of a false kidnapping, Chloe Stein. A Pennsylvania woman was accused of faking her own kidnapping to avoid embarrassment after she failed to graduate from college, according to authorities. Woman accused of faking her own kidnapping to cover up for not graduating college. Chloe Stein, 23, has been charged with false alarm to a public safety agency, false reporting to an offense, obstruction of law, and disorderly conduct. And this woman, she's a Caucasian woman, right? So let's get into this story. A Pennsylvania woman has been accused of faking her own kidnapping to avoid embarrassment after she failed to graduate from college, according to authorities. Chloe Stein, 23, has been charged with false alarm to a public safety agency, reporting an offense, obstruction of law, and disorderly conduct, news reports. A public alert was issued by state police after Ms. Stein's Volkswagen Beetle was found abandoned on the side of the road near Greengate Road on Monday night. Ms. Stein's boyfriend, who had received a text from her saying that she was stopped by police, reportedly trying to call her many times but could not get a hold of her. State Police Trooper Steve Lamani said during a news conference Tuesday. Mr. Lamani said his department combed several areas with K-9 units and used a helicopter to search for Ms. Stein before a tip on Tuesday night led them to a home in the city of Jeannette, where Ms. Stein was hiding. Although Ms. Stein claimed that she had been taken to the residence at gunpoint, but by an unknown male who posed as a police officer, authorities quickly realized that her account of events did not add up. Officials at Penn State University had also contacted law enforcement to deny news coverage that Ms. Stein was a student at the college, as it was initially reported. During the course of that phone call, we found out that she had been attending college for quite some time, almost at the point where it's over a year, maybe two, and graduation was right around the corner, Mr. Lamani said. That really led us in the direction that any point of time there was no police interaction, there was no pullover. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up so you guys can actually see who I'm talking about. Okay, so while we do that, it says Ms. Stein has since allegedly confessed to fabricating her story. Now, how many times, my thing is, how many times are we going to let these people sit up here and fabricate a story and get up here and be playing in our face and playing on our intelligence and playing on our feelings? I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's appropriate, right? But those are my thoughts. Um, Ms. Stein has since allegedly confessed to fabricating the kidnapping scheme because she did not want to disappoint her family by revealing that she was not going to graduate this semester, as they believe. A spokesperson from Penn State, a news outlet, that Ms. Stein was last enrolled in the university in 2018. So this woman have not even been at this university in years, right? This is years. She has not been enrolled in the university in years. And let me take this down. Okay, so let me pull her up so you guys can actually see who we're talking about. So this is Miss Stein. This is Miss Stein right here. Okay. Mr. Lamani said that although he is glad Ms. Stein was found safe, her actions worried the community and reportedly cost his department thousands of dollars. We are concerned before that we had a criminal investigation that may possibly be whatever you want to call it, kidnapping, some type of assault. Who knows what it could have been? So we went from investigating that type of potential crime to now we are trying to investigate what is this type of crime when you are risking inconvenience. Alarm, alarming a community, Mr. Lamani told a news outlet. Ms. Stein is set to appear in court on May 25th for a preliminary hearing. Okay, so it's it's not just Carlee out here. Carlee, there's this big old trend going on. And now they have an 11-year-old Florida girl arrested for prank texting 911 to say her friend was kidnapped as a part of a YouTube challenge. And I knew that it was going to get to this point because it's like it's just a trend. Like it's about the cloud, like that's what this generation is right now. It's about a viral moment. I know a lot of people say, well, back in my day, honey, we are at a whole totally different, different age now, okay? And it's anything for clout. This is the generation that we're in. Anything for, I mean, even if it's not, you know, the best decision, as long as they can get some type of attention, you know? So as we wait for so as we go ahead and wait until this comes up because I really did want to let you guys know about this article. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we are waiting for this clip to come up. And while we are doing that, okay, here, we're just gonna go out of that. It's doing too much. Okay, how about we do this? So let's go ahead and bring this up. All right, so here we go. This was okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you all. Okay, let me go ahead and share. This is like this sick and twisted little video. Okay, that I was telling you guys about. So give me 1 second. The 11-year-old girl that the story that I just covered. This is a clip of it.
Stay calm. You can talk to your parents. We can open the window and let you talk to them. Nothing's going to happen to you. Do you understand that? Okay.
I'm telling you this right now. You're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
You know, this is going to be an opportunity for you to turn this into a learning experience. This is not something you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life, okay?
I'm not going to do this again.
Stay calm. You can talk to your parents. We can open the window and let you talk to them. Nothing's going to happen to you. Do you understand that? Okay.
I'm telling you this right now. You're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not going to do this again.
You know, this is going to be an opportunity.
Okay, so yeah, it was a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the content.
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
Ass up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Ass up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail.
Whew, child, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna get into this Carlee situation because
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm in a damn neighborhood. You should never drop me off at the goddamn gas station. I didn't want to go to the goddamn gas station. You want somebody to see me? I'm already damn running. The lady was rubbing my hair. I heard the baby crying. They was taking pictures. No sexual activities. Man, I can't believe I didn't did this shit. God damn it. Fuck. Been looking for her ass. I don't know where the hell she at. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her.
Damn!
Hey, I'm home. Where the hell you been?
I'm a dad. What the hell?
Y'all gonna let me in? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Thank you.
Well, where the hell did you come from?
All right, guys. Well, we have a lot going on tonight. I definitely want to thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. And I hope you guys got something from the live. We will definitely be back live here soon. So I definitely want to thank you all for tuning in.